If you remember the video about history of mankind, I was talking about Noah's flood. So this is basically the repetition of the history. I suppose that planet was shifting at that time from sacral to a solar plexus energy point. And it's all connected to Nibiru planet passing by close to Earth and creating all these natural disasters, which creates a momentum when the actual shift is happening. It's like when a single cell separates into two. That's what's happening with the Earth right now. And it doesn't matter who's gonna die, because in fact there are a lot of planet Earths existing in parallel realities simultaneously. So even if you died in this reality, you will reincarnate in the reality that matches your soul development or your frequency level. If throughout this lifetime you reached a high vibratory level, you now have a possibility to reincarnate in a new Earth's reality, where low vibrational souls are not even going to be existing. I personally believe that it's going to be possible to shift to a new vibrational reality without physically dying and being a pioneer on a new high vibrational Earth. Probably you will die from the perspective of people who are operating on a low vibrational state. The only way you can match a new frequency state is by learning all the necessary lessons in your present reality, as well as getting rid of your karma and fears, opening your heart and having faith, which is reachable by finding an alignment with your higher self, God or universe. In another video, I will give a direct instructions on how to raise your vibrations. Since Kundalini energy is raising up spirally and planets, according to the science, are spinning around the sun, according to my theory, it's not only spins, but it spirals around the star, traveling throughout the space, following it in a spiral movement, going through different evolutionary steps, going through chakra system. Every time the planet is going through the point of dimensional shift, it's going through natural disasters that might change the look of the planet, as well as the beings or species that are populating it. In the history of mankind video, I was talking about Anunnakis who traveled from Nibiru planet, who are the best representation of a heart chakra energy developed civilization, maybe even higher. In this video, I was also talking about Martians, who are the best representation of sacral or even root chakra development species. So as I said, Earth is existing simultaneously in parallel realities, being in a different vibratory level. So all of the chakra points of our planet are existing simultaneously at the same time. So basically, Anunnakis that traveled through the portal on Earth, they are us from the future. They are another evolutionary step of the same species, existing at the same time in parallel reality, as well as Martians. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will be or were Martian or Anunnaki, but since we all came from one source, we all united in a way. We spread from the source around, which makes us connected to each other. And that's why some people can connect to them. And that's what's called reincarnation, or remembering your past lives, or channeling. It's all existing at the same time, and you can find connection with any species around the universe. Since the new dimensional reality that the Earth is shifting to is operating on a high vibratory state, will be free from dictatorship, uh, ruled by power and materialistic satisfaction. It will be full of love, appreciation, and collective development, rather than self and ego centered, egoistic nature that we're experiencing at the moment. In a new dimensional reality, people are aware that every soul is unique and special in its own way, doing only things they like, following their heart, and being in service to the community. Money and banking system have no value in this world since it's based on exchange and support to those who are in need, which breaks us free from slavering labor system. Since people are going to be connected to their higher self or aligned to the God stream of energy, there is going to be no point of arguing, debating, or proving something, which leads to wars and conflicts. So accordingly, there is going to be no political system as well. We'll have no grief, anger, competition, judgment, as well as no races, countries, or borders. It's going to be full of love, unity with everyone and everything, with limitless technological development. Our bodies are going to be less heavy, brighter, energetically more vibrating, kind of more transparent and luminous. We're gonna have different source of energy than food. Most likely we're not gonna consume food at all. There's gonna be no toxic or polluted environment. We're gonna take care of the earth and living in unity with it. Very green, eco-friendly oriented environment. It's going to be very psychically developed civilization. We're probably not going to even have language because we'll be able to communicate telepathically, as well as we're going to have clairvoyance, intuition, empathy, power of thoughts and manifestation, connection by souls through energy, not through communication and physicality anymore. Teleportation and levitation are going to be available. Unity and exchange of power with nature, animals, and elements. There's going to be no fear. Less things are going to be in our control, carried by the divine power, which called synchronicity, sort of natural flow of things. When you bump into someone who you're supposed to bump into, when you receive information that you're supposed to receive, and events are happening that are supposed to happen. We're going to be able to see, experience, and communicate with different cosmic entities. If this is the world you resonate with or consider this to be a representation of a perfect world for you, means you already match or getting closer to match the vibrational state of the reality that is going to occur soon. During the actual shift, a lot of us might be going through lowering of our immune system, being emotional, purifying, cleansing, having flu, being exhausted, which shows that your body is actually adapting to a new frequency, as well as having migraines, headaches, hallucinations, depression, and mood changes. A lot of people might already experience diet change, not being able to consume heavy foods or eating at all. This is great because your body is getting ready to receive high vibrational frequency, download and receive information, and become one with collective subconscious. I encourage you to keep your vibrations high by not letting anything affect your emotional state. Stick to the truth within you and do practices that raise your vibrations. Since the new Earth evolutionary step is located on the heart center, point on the chakra scale, it's very important to have your heart center open. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to record these videos for you.